Okay, today we're going to be going over December 1st impact. Let me hide this. Okay, this one's about me. How surprising. Mrs. Yanez is recording her debut CD. Oh, yes. She is singing 12 songs. Each song is 240 seconds long. How long will her album be in seconds? Okay, I'm so excited about this. Let's get our little marker out. So I see that I am singing 12 songs. I don't know if that's enough for a debut CD. I should probably do more, like 17. And each of them is 240. So I know that if I were to divide, that would make it smaller. If I am to multiply, that would give me a total. And that's what I'm looking for. How long will be the total amount? So I have a 3-digit number and a 2-digit number. Even though this 2-digit number comes first, I'm going to write the 3-digit number on top. It'll make my multiplying much easier. And again, my apologies for my very bad skills with the mouse marker. So we're going to start, and we would do 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 2 is 4. And then the key word I give my students is Oscar. Oscar lives in the grout, or it lives in a trash can, so we're going to trash this 2, and we're going to put an O here for Oscar. 1 times 0 is 0. 1 times 4 is 4. And 1 times 2 is 2. I would add those all up. 8, 8, 2. So her album will be 2,880 seconds long. So let's go ahead and mark that in. 2,000. Oops, I forgot what it was already. 880. Okay. My dog is trying to get in my door, and I get distracted very easily with the dog. Okay. And I know this because what did I do with those 2 numbers? If we look back, I multiplied those 2 numbers. So that is how I know 2,280. So multiplied. I'm going to pause for a second so this dog stops scratching. Okay, Gracie was one of the dogs scratching at the door. So Gracie, we're reading about Mama's CD. Why are you turning your back on me? Hey, we're reading about my singing. Isn't that good? Okay. The CD can only be 45 minutes. Can all of her beautiful songs fit on the CD? Explain. Okay. So there's a hint down here that says there are 60 seconds and 1 minute. What I'm noticing right away is that this says minutes and this says seconds. Okay, I'm going to put you down. So I need to change or convert my seconds into minutes. The way you can do this is by dividing. We're going to divide the amount of seconds into minutes. So what we need to do is, this is our total so far, 2, 8, 8, 0. That's seconds, and to get them into minutes, I have to divide by 60. Now, you might be thinking, I don't know how to divide by 60, so we can use one of our strategies that we've used on the previous slides or last week. That's when we counted by the multiples. So when you do multiples of 60, you got 60. 1 times 60 And then 2 times 60 is really 2 times 6, which is 12. And then you add on a 0, the 0 for the 60. And then you would do 3 times 6, which is 18, add on a 0. 6 times 4 is 24, add on a 0. 6 times 5 is 30, add on a 0. And I'm going to just stop there. I might need more, but for now I'm good. Okay, so can 6 go into 2? No, it cannot. Can 60 go into 2? No. Can 60 go into 28? No. Can 60 go into 288? Yes, it can. Now, 288 is closer to 300, but I have to use this one because it is smaller. You can't subtract from something you don't have. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 60 is 240. Subtract. And then I'm going to bring down. Now, I'm left with 480, and I'm looking over to my multiples, and I'm seeing there I don't have anything even close to it. The last multiple I left off with was 60 times 5. So I'm going to go ahead and continue with my multiples to see if I can find something that's closer. 6 times 6 is 36. Add on the 0. 6 times 7 is 42. Okay, now we're getting there. Add on the 0. And I'm going to do one more just to see if it's closer. 6 times 8 is 48. I'll add on that 0. So I'm going to use 8 here, and I will have nothing left over. So this information is telling me that 2,880 seconds is equivalent, which means equal to 48 minutes. So will all of the songs fit if it's only 45? No. Something's going to have to be cut. Her songs will not fit on this. And the reason you know this is because I divided 2,880 by 60. That's not, okay, that's just telling you the math that you did. But what was the answer that we got? The answer that we got was 48. So we need to make sure we say that in our answer. Over here. And that is equal to 48 minutes. Okay? That's how we know. I could even go more and say 48 minutes. I could even say something like 48 minutes is 2 o'clock. Probably don't have to do anything else. I didn't even actually need to add that, but you never know. Okay, so I'm predicting that I'm going to sell 100,000 CDs. Makes sense. Of course. I'm so good at it, you know. Oh. And they're going to be $10 each. How much will I make? Okay, so I know that I don't have a total yet. When I want to get to a total amount, I need to multiply. So let's go ahead and delete this and figure this out. I'm going over here just so I have some space. All right, 100,000 is what I'm going to sell. At least, for sure. I mean, My Little Mermaid rendition is amazing. And then they're being sold for 10 each. So I'm going to put 10 here. I'm going to multiply them by 10, but I'm going to use my zero drop trick. The zero drops down right here. 1 times 0, 0. 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 1 times 1 is 1. Go back and add in your commas. 1, 2, 3, put a comma here. 1, 2, 3, put a comma in me here. I'm going to make $1 million. This is amazing. This is Yanez. We'll make $1 million. My fans deserve it. I need to make this for them. The way you know this is that I multiplied 100,000 by $10. That's how you know it. Easy. I can't wait to see my sales skyrocket. I'm going to be an even more famous YouTube star.